and they have two daughters, Alexandria and Helen. As a child, Stephen had so much to say, but he didn't possess the skills to articulate it. An early TV junkie, his favorite shows were cartoons, where characters seemed to say all the right things, and the shows always ended with a happily ever after. To present today's communication educational workshop entitled Summer Toon Travels, Character Development is a Trip. Here's Stephen Hollingsworth.
Wow. Thank you so much. I didn't know she was talking about. You think I'm joking, but I'm serious. I'm like, did I really do that? Thank you guys so much for having me come and speak with you. Toastmasters, all I can tell you is I am completely honored. Honored to see all these beautiful faces. And I actually took the mask off, guys. So you get the opportunity to see, my wife says, this handsome face. So, where do we begin? With character development. Have you ever asked? That is the way so many of our childhood fairy tales, storybook endings were always happening. It was to make us feel all of that peace, all of that wonderful happiness, all of that joy existed in this one specific place. How wonderful is that? How would that feel for us to be able to do and go to some place like that? As a child, how did you think? Hold up. This is called a workshop, which means that you're going to have to do some work. Oh, you got it. So that means that you will have to do some audience participation. So if I ask a question, don't be afraid. And there's no, well, yes there is, but I won't tell you. There's no right or wrong answer. So how did that feel when you were a child with that happily ever after? Were you okay with that? Did you have those dreams? Okay, well, how about we allow our adult selves to take a trip? Is that okay? We're going to take a trip to happily ever after. You guys ready? Okay, well, you got to pack some bags. Oh, I'm going to have to help you pack the bags, because I've seen some of the things that people put in luggage. So I'm going to have to make sure you put the right things and not the things I want to put in, okay? So you can only take 2 bags and a carry-on. All right? You ready to go? Yes. We're going to deal with letting your character speak through you, number 1. Number 2, allowing emotions to help your characters come to life. Number 3, we're going to deal with you being quiet and letting things speak for you. You guys are looking at me like, how's he going to do that? We'll see. We shall see. But first, how are we going to get to happily ever after? Are we going to walk? Drive a bus? Take a train? Go in a boat? Take a plane? How are we going to get there? Okay, audience participation. Okay, I'll tell you what. I want you to be able to stand up one at a time. Well, everybody doesn't have to do it. Let's do 4 people. Stand up. You're going to tell me how we're going to get there, and you're going to justify your answer. Yes, ma'am.
Well, we're going to take these shovels and we're going to dig a hole under this big oak tree. We're going to dig and dig until we get to a little boat that's going to take us there.
Okay, that's a good answer. Good answer. Yes, sir.
We are going to take a bus. And the reason we're going to take a bus is because it's a long drive. And we're going to use all that time to get to know one another a little better.
Oh.
I will take a plane and travel and have a wonderful time over 15 hours. And I will also have the comfort of a bed. Other people around.
I love it. Yes, sir.
We're gonna take a time machine.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm going to fly there without the plane because I'm Superman.
I love it. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not concerned with what the vehicle needs to be. I'm open-minded to the vehicle. I already recognize that I need to drop that baggage in order to be ready to board.
Oh. No, my wife hasn't told me. Yes, ma'am.
I say fly, I drop the baggage and go a little higher so I can see a better perspective.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna take all of them because it's all about the journey.
It's all about the journey. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody? Yes, sir.
I'm going to take a vintage Volkswagen minibus. It's going to be a hippie road trip.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
We're all gonna go on the International Space Station.
Right.
Because there is nothing like being out of this world.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All those answers are great. Those are wonderful answers. They just make me want to do it. So we're going to go. We're going to take this vehicle. This vehicle, we're going to take this vehicle. Okay, is that all right?
Sure.
Okay, but we have to find a captain that is certified, bona fide, that has been to happily ever after, and knows how to get there. Because I have been on those trips where, guys, we know how to get there without getting the directions. And so I don't want to end up lost. So I want to find out how can I get there. So where can we find a captain? No, captain who has been the happily ever after. I'm looking for that captain that knows how to get to happily ever after. I'm looking in the shade. That captain to happily ever after. Okay, now this is your captain speaking. I'm going to get us to happily ever after, but what I need are some co-pilots. Who are 2 brave victims? I mean, brave. Oh, there's one right there. Yes, Toastmasters, please come on up and have a seat. Okay, who's the next person? Oh, there she is right there. Come on. Have a seat on our vehicle. Okay. You guys ready? This is your captain speaking. We're ready to depart. Hold on. We're not gonna go anywhere like that. We can't. How are we gonna get there? Okay. Any one of you morning sickness? Any one of you have any motion sickness? Last time I went polar bear hunting. But for those people who have motion sickness, I got the pill that'll heal you. All you need is a big glass of water to go with it. Cures all motion sickness. So I need you to hold that. And I need you to hold that. Okay. Hold it out that way. Turn it. Flip it. There you go. Now you hold it out that way. Flip it. Hold it out. You hold it out. You guys ready? We about ready? Okay. I know what you guys are wondering. Why in the world did he give those paddles to these wonderful ladies? Well, just in case, they are going to be wings, but what you're there for is to fight off the things that could hit us while we're flying, like birds or eagles. You're prepared. You guys ready? Okay, we're ready to go. Flying to happily ever after. Hold on. I'm looking at the gauge. The gauge says empty. Which one of you went joyriding yesterday?
Sorry, that was me.
Both of them guilty. Okay. No fuel to get to happily ever after. You guys are so bad.
Great fun though.
But before we get the fuel, I need you to tell me the message of your life. And I need you to tell me a message of your life. And I need you to tell me a message of your life. And I need you to tell me the message of your life. And I need you to tell me the message of your life. Did you think I forgot your name? No, man. I need you to tell me a message of your life. You ready? Okay, you ready? You're ready. But I don't want you to tell me as you. I want you to tell me as your representative. Who's your representative? You might ask. Your pinky finger is your representative. Pick one. Pick one. Put that on your pinky finger. Pick one. Oh, I haven't forgotten. Those are going on your pinky fingers because those are the representatives that you have chosen. And I want you to tell me in their voice. The message of your life.
Message of my life is to have fun and be good to people.
Message of my life is to love and serve with everything in my heart.
Yes, ma'am.
The message of my life is going to be spread the human kindness to everybody. everybody. Message of your life, dear, is to know that life is short. You better make every day count.
The message of my life is to do your best.
The message of my life is to learn and grow till the day I die.
The message of my life is don't pray for solutions, pray for the strength to find them.
Message of my life is to be content with what you have.
Love the messages of your life. Oh, those were wonderful. Now you have us prepared completely for where we're going to go. But you guys still haven't told me how to go get fuel to go in our vehicle.
Credit card.
That was my next suggestion. And I was going to say, who is willing to pay for the fuel to go in the vehicle?
We'll check with our finance manager.
No, we don't do checks. Oh, you said check with it. Oh, I thought you said bounce a check. So I'm now thinking, you know what? Yes, sir.
You got a battery charger right over here.
Unfortunately, we're not there yet. We're not that advanced. We haven't got there.
I think laughter will fill the tank.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think laughter will do it?
Strawberry.
Oh. That only works with Mr. Triple I.
Take the mega dose thing, open it up, put the whole pill in water, mix it up, and put it in the fuel tank.
Too many police around here. Too many for that.
Sing a
You know-
song of joy.
Ooh, that is wonderful, but like they said earlier, everybody's I'm guilty. Can't sing, not even with help. Let's see. I need two brave men who are real heroes. Wow. There you go, sir. There you go, sir. Now, I want you guys to come up and I want you guys to, you have to protect us along our journey. Okay. So, you're gonna be a hero. And you're gonna be a hero. You ready?
Yes.
Two wonderful heroes. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to tell anyone who is trying to stop them from receiving the message of their lives why they better stop as your hero person.
Because I'm tired. Question again. What am I doing? What am I saying?
You're going to tell people why they should not try to drown out the messages of everybody's life.
Because their message is different than your message.
Everybody agree? Sound like heroes to me? Thank you, hero guys. You good. Don't take those with you. That's yours. Now, we have heroes. We have messages of our lives. We have a vehicle that's going to get us there. Oh, still don't have any fuel. Somebody said that laughter was going to fuel us. How about we need a little bit more than just laughter?
How about change that message a little
What we're gonna change the message?
Change the old message and add some new message in there for some power.
Okay,
Change all those messages.
now give me one.
Okay, I'm not good enough. I can't-
So take that out. Take that one out, put one that I am good enough with. Okay. I'm good enough. Didn't work. Got something in it, but it wasn't enough. So what are we gonna use to fuel
I want to
our
government
vehicle?
subsidy.
Government subsidy? What always defeats that is called inflation. Doesn't work. Let's see. Yes, sir.
You're trying to defeat gravity, correct?
No, not this time. I did that a few years ago.
I was going to recommend that the opposite of gravity is levity.
Levity. Okay. Very, very interesting. I'm looking at that. How about joy, happiness, love, ooh,
Supporting other people while they their message.
supporting other people while you're having your messages.
Vegemite. Vegemite.
You said Vegemite?
Vegemite.
I ain't like that. I tasted. That it's required. It's in an acquired taste. Who said something else? Teamwork. What'd you say? Belief. Ooh. All great. What about just emotions? Emotions is what fuels this vehicle. This vehicle will actually go.
Single malt scotch.
Well, that will elicit some emotion.
That will make you go in a lot of ways. But some of the times that will make you stop if you have too much of it. So our emotions that we have to fuel our vehicle. So how am I as a Toastmaster going to show somebody some emotions?
Okay.
But I want you to do it without using the word. Example. An example of an emotion, okay? Close your eyes for just a second. Tell me how it feels to hear these words. The tears rolled down the toddler's face as he held his cone while his ice cream was splattered at his feet.
Aww.
How did you feel? Did I use the word say?
No.
How did I do that? So I painted a picture. Who can do that for me? And I'm going to give you a word. Don't just do it all at once. Praise. Thank you so much. And I want you to pretend as if you're telling this to someone who has never experienced the word that I'm going to give. I want you to give us a picture of joy.
Oh, Mama, I did not expect this. 2 balloons. I was hoping for my birthday that I get 1 balloon, but I got 2 balloons.
Okay, somebody else. Should I volunteer? I mean, voluntold you?
Mhm. Mhm.
Sure? Okay, Mr. I. Well, you should know this. You really should know this. Disappointment. You're rich. I mean, you're a Washington Commanders.
That's just
You
me.
do know disappointment. So let's do disappointment.
I can't believe it. 3 wins in 1 season.
Then again, my surprise.
Okay, who else? I want to do at least 3 more. Yes, ma'am. I want you to give me excitement.
I've waited all my life to go to Washington, DC. I can't believe I've actually seen the Lincoln Memorial. Oh my gosh, is that the Washington Monument? Oh, it's even, well, oh, it choked me up. I thought it was. I can't believe it.
Who else on this side? That is excellent. I want you to give me fear.
I don't even know anybody there. How can you expect me to go to a conference where I don't even know anybody? And I've only been in this town for 6 months. And you want me to go meet these people that I don't even know? I don't think I can do it.
I need one more. Someone who's brave enough to give me love.
I can't believe that you grew in my tummy and I gave birth to you and you're the most beautiful, gorgeous thing ever.
I think they might have done it. I think all of the wonderful things that you guys have shown us, maybe that fueled the tank. You think it fueled the tank? I think there's one other thing that I want to do. I missed this today. You know, today's Saturday, right? Today is Saturday. When I was growing up, it was what I loved. I loved cartoons. But see, cartoons mean so much to me. And people sometimes look at me and they think that I am crazy. I would agree to a certain extent. But if you look at cartoons the way I do, you will see things a little differently. So I want to share a cartoon with you. And after you see this cartoon, I want you to tell me how it makes you feel. Or should I say? Why do you see? I think you're still your own thing. But that's what we are. So, from her point of view, you look like the villain. So characters that we have can actually have different the audience in different directions. Remember that you the emotions that you I was ready to say, oh, I should. But right when I started to see that, all of a sudden, when she realized her mistake, did I start to do that exact same thing? I started to condemn myself for having those thoughts because I did not take the time that it was going to take to see the whole picture. When you're giving your speeches, make sure that you're doing that as well, because your character is going to actually give them the picture using the emotions that are there as well. You know what? You ladies ready?
Yeah.
We're full, right?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. You're excited?
Yeah. Do it.
There's something that I'm sorry, just doing all of this kind of brought back some memories of me doing this thing when I was a little boy on my mom's porch on Saturday mornings. You know, we had a swing, an old porch swing. I used to get on the swing and I would always go to take off on an adventure. And everything that I would do, my best friend was always with me. My best friend's name was Bernie. Bernie was always with me. You know, he had green eyes and he just had that fluffy fur. And anything that I enjoyed, Bernie enjoyed. Anything when I was disappointed, Bernie was right there. So when I got on that swing and I began to take off to another adventure, Bernie jumped up onto the swing with me, looked in my face and said, I want you guys to finish that.
What?
I want someone to stand up and finish what happened. What would Bernie say? What would he say when he would jump up and say what he would say?
I'll go where you go.
Oh, I love it. I'll go where you go.
Woo, this is gonna be so much fun.
Ooh, this is gonna be so much fun. Let's do this thing. I'm ready.
I love being with you.
I love being with you.
What adventure awaits us today?
What adventure awaits us today? Who's bringing the cookies? They just brush your teeth.
Whatever we do, let's not tell mom.
Whatever we do is not your fault. That is so true. Now, I ask you guys a couple of questions. And you're gonna answer them truthfully? Can y'all see burning? What is burning? Wait. What'd you say? You said dog?
Your best friend.
My best friend, but what is my best friend? Who said a bear? Bear. A cat. Imaginary. Stuffed animal. Little brother. You said a lab? Did I tell you what burning was?
Green fur.
I said green eyes. So you don't know what burning is, but you're able to see it. And everybody saw something different. So you were able to see something differently. You saw burning. What color is burning's fur? Red?
White.
Blue, white, green,
Spotted.
spotted,
Terracotta.
terracotta. You know, out of all of those things, I didn't say a word. What did I do? I allowed my audience to use their imagination to come into my story. Now you're invested. So you care about what's going to happen because you're seeing things the way you want to see them. And I didn't have to say a word to get that done. You did it for me. So if I give you the important things, and I allow you to fill in the rest, now you are invested in my story. And my character is now alive. So we did a journey. Thank you, ladies. You can actually drop your bags. First things first, you should always understand the message that you are to deliver is always your destination. See, my destination really was never going to happy ever after. My message was to deliver character development for you. I knew that when I came up here. So the next thing that I did was I became the character. And I allowed the character to speak through me. And that was character development right in front of your eyes. I used the emotion that we all had today, from the laughter, the joy, the sadness, all of that fueled our destination. It made us push all the way through because the character was the tool. And in the end, I gave you something without saying, you guys took us on the journey. All I did was provide the character. That's character development. You can't be afraid to allow the characters to do their job. And don't be afraid to allow your emotions and your audience to help you get to where you want to be. Your message is the destination. You can reach it every time if you're willing to do the work. Develop the characters, whether it is you or whether it's a fiction in it. Make sure to take your audience on the journey with you. Thank you guys so much for inviting me. I look forward to seeing all of these speeches that are going to happen. Now, to be honest with you, there's something else I need to let you know. See, I use Toastmasters for character development as well. Some of you might remember this. Bad hair day. Bill me. These were speeches. These were tall tales that I gave at Toastmasters. And I kept hearing people say, oh, you need to make them into a book. So we did. Character development, Toastmaster style. Thank you guys so much.